Today on our ride, as we leave our campground, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the park we're going to, which is Falcon State Park. It's right on the border in southern Texas through the Rio Grande Valley. And the park is known for bass, birds, and blooms. Now, we were there in February, so we didn't see too many blooms, but we do have some that we have to show you. It's definitely a refuge from the cold for humans and for wildlife. We went around a 2.8-mile trail which circles the entire park. Otherwise, the park is pretty much a campground, and it's also a boating retreat. They do have some shelters and some cabins there as well, and there are also some alligators at this particular park. But once again, Bob did not find any alligators. We did come through Roma, which you'll see a little bit here in the video. It's kind of a neat looking old town, but it has a sister city on the other side where you can hear a lot of gun shooting at night. Not sure what it's like in current day, which would be September of 2021. This is shot back in February of 2021. I'm going to give you a little bit of the history here. It's 576 acres, and it is located just north of Roma. It's at the southern end of Falcon International Reserve, and it actually straddles the Texas and Mexican borders, and that's due to the waterway. So back in 1953, the Mexican president and our president, Dwight D. Eisenhower, came to an agreement, and the waters of the Rio Grande formed a lake 28 miles long between the dam that they were able to divide up the park then for both sides. It's a pretty interesting video, and we will cover the tour of the park. We will cover the murder that happened there, and we will also cover the incident with the truck, but you're going to have to stay tuned. Hey guys.
I'm Bob.
I'm Barb, and together we make up
HetteshWorld.
It is Ford Truck Ride Day. So where did we ride to today, Bob?
Today we rode down Route 83 to Falcon Lake State Park.
Yep, straight through Rio Grande, so you'll see a bunch of footage of that. And we are going to work on trying to hike a trail around here, starting at White Brush Trail.
So come along.
We're Bob and Barb. We've lived by the rules all of our lives, but in 2020, we threw that rule book out the window. We sold our home and moved full-time into an RV with our cat Amelia, and from now on, we will be living life our way. Don't you want to come travel in our world? We're starting out on the White Brush Trail.
It's like walking through the desert.
Once again, we are right on the Mexican border. They had a sign not to cross into Mexico. It could be dangerous. I don't really know where Mexico is, so hopefully the trail doesn't take me there. This one's going to be a little more where I got to focus on where I'm walking. Where yesterday was more what I can look at. Definitely very deserty. The lake here, I don't know how big the lake is. We'll insert that down at the bottom, and we'll be doing some talking as we're driving about the lake. So, but the lake is down what did you find when you looked it up?
It was it's 27% full, so it's really low.
I mean, we drove down to the boat ramp just to, because we always like to drive around and just kind of look and see what's here. And of course we love water, but there was no way we could see to get to the water. There might be a different place where we can stop. I mean, if you look way over there, you can see the water. I mean, the water is beautiful.
A lot of the lakes in western Texas are very low right now because they've had a lot of drought.
Okay, normally we hike early when it's not as hot. And today I didn't want to get up. So.
Plus we had an hour and a half drive to the state park.
Yeah, we did have an hour and a half drive to get here. An hour and 40 minutes or something. So it's like the hot heat of the day. And it's been warm and comfortable down here, but it's getting up to 86 today. It's probably that now.
It's been early February.
The sun is burning a hole in my left shoulder. And no, we haven't gone very far yet. But it's like the hike in the desert. Yellow butterfly.
Come here, Sally.
Come here, Sally.
Sally.
Come here, Sally.
Whenever we see yellow butterflies, we always think of Barb's mom.
Yep. And it's weird that when we're always hiking,
she's always out. She's always guiding her.
She's always guiding us because she knows that we don't know where to go. Bob's breaking in his Keens today.
With socks.
Yeah.
I wore them one day and they rubbed holes in my feet.
Super tight.
So I'm stretching them out.
So he's going to try them out. I convinced him, even though mine have let me down 3 times now. That's okay.
I had this gorgeous sleep. There's this beautiful blue.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's vivid. I don't know if the camera can actually show how beautiful it is.
There's not one cloud.
Now, this park seems to mostly be for camping and boating.
There's full hookup campground here.
Yeah, I've never seen a full hookup state park campground.
There's electric and there's also full hookups.
Yeah.
Half of them look like they were roped off. I don't know if that's because of COVID and they got to control the populations, but
and once again, are we out here with no bear spray, no tambourine, no nothing?
I don't think we'll worry about no bears. Snakes, maybe.
No protection. And this would have been the good one to bring our backpack that has the water bladder in it.
Yeah. But we got
water in the cooler.
We got liquid water.
Yep.
And coconut water.
Yeah, we've been bringing our little cooler more because these have just been kind of standard hikes. Not a big deal. We may regret that today. Just because it's so warm more than anything else. It's not like it's been that difficult. Ooh, coconut water. Yummy.
Yummy. Keto friendly.
Keto friendly. Oh, today, no keto eating in the park, which is good because it's hot. I don't like to eat when I'm hot. So we're either going to stop in Romo or Rio Grande City.
We brought some nuts and snacks.
Yeah, we have a pineapple orange, so we might, but no real food.
Wouldn't want to eat and it's 85 degrees.
So we're hoping it's 2.6 miles, so it shouldn't be a problem for us to do. We're getting used to it being warm. Our shoulders are no longer burning. And it's a different kind of heat. If you're not from this area or have never been down here, it's warm.
I think this time of year it's not as humid, but I'd say in the summertime you wouldn't want to be walking this trail.
Yeah, it's beginning of February.
It'd probably be
2021.
115 degrees or something. The humidity's real high.
Yeah, wouldn't want to maybe do it then. 86 is hot enough for me. We're supposed to be following 70-degree weather anyway. That's our thing.
Yes, they're soaring around. Kind of.
Vultures?
They're waiting for me to drop.
They're waiting for me to drop.
They can eat.
You can't get me, birdie. I am full of coconut water.
Alright, our journey started here. Went around White Brush to the Woodlands Trail. Now we're over to the Desert Trail. We're about ready to cross over this loop. It looks like a
That's where cabins are back there, it says.
Yeah. And then we're going to go Desert Trail to the Verdon Trail,
to the Roadrunner
Trail, and back up to our truck.
So it's not been too bad so far. This is probably the first time I've actually felt warm, and we're halfway through.
Yeah.
We did finish our coconut water, so we're going to move on and see what else we can find on this desert trail. And I'm going to try to list or show the pictures of the plants that we're scanning so we know what kind of plants are in this area.
Yeah.
So here we are at the road crossing. Not too worried about it being crowded today. Campgrounds are down there. Exit's probably that way and back. And now we're onto the desert nature trail. So
Lots of butterflies.
So now we're coming up on this. This would make us three-fourths of the way? No, somewhere between half and three-fourths. And we are, so we would be three-fourths once we get across this parking lot. Oh, we're down by the marina. We used those backhoes there when we first got here, and they were actually pretty clean. Verdun Nature Trail. This is probably the closest we've gotten to the lake so far. The trail doesn't get you anywhere near it. It's about as close as it gets. So we are coming up close to probably what is a picnic area here. And then we're going to continue on. And once we cross another road, then we know we'll be heading toward Roadrunner. Here comes the little picnic area. This is the first Texas state map that has made sense and been right that we could follow. Well, they got a whole bunch of picnic things down there. We've decided to share a Texas orange.
Even though it's not keto.
Yeah. We're looking for moisture. So the goal is to never come out here without any water or a pineapple orange. There is kind of a little bit of a pineapple taste to them. Juicy. I never had these before until I came to our park. We're staying at Country Sunshine RV Park, 1,000 Trails. Maybe an Encore too, but we get to treat it like 1,000 Trails.
For us, yeah. It's an Encore.
The veggie lady, she brings these. So that was good. We are definitely three-fourths of the way done, heading toward Roadrunner Trail. We have to cross one more road. But that pineapple orange, a little bit of nuts, and some more drink was good. We're excited because we bought a inflatable kayak. And the company is Intex, I believe. And we have wanted to buy this at the beginning of our journey because I was trying to get everything I thought I would ever need. And with the COVID in California shut down, fell behind, they started scalping you on the internet, $700 and $900.
All the reports you read is they make so many, and then in the winter time they say it's the best time to buy them, but in the summertime they run out of them, and then people triple, and even on Amazon they'll triple the price. Walmart triple the price.
Buy from other sellers, yeah.
And we saw for $289 the other day,
which is the normal price.
That's the normal price. So we grabbed this one. It should be at our campground tomorrow.
Well, even recently, the ones that were selling it for $7 to $9, it's like you would pay for it, and then they would tell you it's on back order, and you'd get it when it came out.
When it came out.
So I feel sorry for people who did actually spend that money on that. But ours is coming today.
It's got a little bar where you can...
We're going to get lunch after this, but I can't even think about eating when you feel like a swelled piece of meat that's been in a microwave or a smoker. You don't want to eat. We were so close to Mexico that Verizon thought that we were actually in Mexico. So as far as the trail was concerned, it wasn't bad. It had a couple little rough step downs, a little step up here and there. Nothing really strenuous.
Yeah, it's been pretty level. I mean, it's had a little bit of elevation, but not very much at all.
Yay! And like I said, it wasn't hard, but the last quarter of it was sunbaking you. I'm sure my hand is sunburned from holding the camera, and my elbow because I put it on my hip. So we started there and finished up over there.
Yeah, like the idiot I did, I backed into a pole.
You're not an idiot. You're just a human.
But it popped this cover off, and it popped this light out, and it popped the glass out, but it didn't break anything. So
Nope, just a little scuffy
just a little scuff, which I can clean that up. That'll be perfect.
We love you, Billie Jean.
Just made an awful sound.
Yes. A special place for butterflies. A brilliant array of butterflies makes this garden their South Texas home. It's like a little piece of paradise in the middle of the desert. So if you come to the state park, Falcon State Park, definitely come through here. It's beautiful and majestic, and I mean, and look at that sky. Look at the sky. Oh, they must have water coming down for them. There's a beautiful blue one. See him? Okay, so let's talk about this park for a little bit. Back in 2010, there was a couple that had their sea-doos out in the water, and they were exploring kind of a sunken church, the water between the U.S. and Mexico. And I guess they went around to one side of the church, and the cartel came out from the other side, the pirates, and they started shooting at them. And they killed the husband, and then she was trying to grab him and take him with her back to shore, but she couldn't because of all the shooting, and she had to leave him there, which is just a horrible, horrific story. And this is the park we were at. So when you are on the border, or no matter when you're on the border, or no matter wherever you are, when you're in a state park anywhere, you need to know your surroundings, you need to understand where you are, you need to be safe. It's easy to get lost in nature, especially for me, but you need to be aware of what's going on, because I hear sounds and all kinds of stuff coming out of, the woods around me, and you don't know if it's an animal or what it is, but you need to be cautious and you need to take care of yourself. So this incident happened in 2010, and I'm like, Bob, why are we at this park? But of course everything was fine for us, and we didn't know about it till the end because Bob didn't remember the story until we were getting ready to leave the park. Like I said, just make sure that you're safe out there no matter what park you're in. Whether you're up in Seattle or you're down in Texas or Florida or New York or Kansas City. If you're in a park, make sure you know the park, you know the trail that you're going on, and you know your surroundings. That's my advice. See there, the helicopter? Yeah, he's circling. You're supposed to be down by Falcon State Park protecting me, and you are not. So, that was pretty heavy for the ending, right? I hope that you will still like this video, that you will give us a thumbs up. We want you to subscribe because we have the best subscribers in the world. Please comment and share your experiences. I would love to know. And also click that notification bell because you need to be notified when HetteshWorld's doing something they shouldn't be doing again. So remember, we're HetteshWorld. Come travel in our world. Bye.